Hi, my name is Paulo. I'm here with Alexandre.
We are LANDESK system engineers from Brazil, and we are here to talk about the integration between LANDESK with DASH.
With this integration, we can perform out-of-band management, repair the operation system, monitor system health, and manage power control. This is the LANDESK console. We have two computers here, and one is the DASH computer. Once I right-click on it, I can see the options that I have now with DASH. Connect to a console, HP console, uh, taste redirection, reboot, USB redirection, and wake up. With LANDESK inventory, we can get all the information from this PC. If we right click on the computer, inventory, BIOS, we can get all the information from BIOS. And this information can be if the dash is enabled or disabled, USB ports if it's enabled or disabled, and any other configuration. And we can use this information to change BIOS configuration. We can check out memory, see all the memory that we have on this computer, slots, how many slots we have there, how many memories installed on each slot. We can check out processor, see the information from processor. We can check this is AMD processor, the speed of the processor, the features of this processor. We can see the system. We can check out asset tag, uh, board name, it's HP computer, and all this information. We can see if the TPM is enabled or disabled, and also get information from version and information from TPM. On software, we can see all the software that is installed on this computer, and we can use this information to easily create reports on this. We have the Dash PC here, and right now it's off, and we're gonna power it on by right clicking on the computer, Dash menu, and wake up. It takes about like 5 seconds and the computer powers on. Now that the computer is up, we're going to demonstrate some functions that we have here when the computer is up. So on band, we can remote control this computer. We can open a chat with the end user. We can do a file transfer. We can execute something remotely down there, and we can reboot this computer. So right now we're going to remote control it, and we can use this to help the end user with any problem that he has on this computer right now. For example, he's not being able to send an email or open a program. We can use this to access down there and help the end user to solve their problems. And everything that is done on this remote control can be easily tracked by reports that we can generate with the information that who, who has accessed this computer and what has been done here. Now we're going to demonstrate the remote control that we can do out of band. We can use this to change BIOS information and other things. So right now we're going to reboot this computer, and using the redirection from the dash, we're going to access the BIOS from this computer. The computer is rebooting. And we are having access right now to the BIOS. So actually this is the BIOS from the computer, and we can change anything here. we're gonna change the some USB. We're gonna disable a couple parts here and save it and exit. So this is the remote control that we have with Dash out of band. We can access BIOS and we can change anything. Continuing to the remote control out of band, we're going to demonstrate how we can run a health check to detect any problem on this hardware. To show this, we have simulate a problem. We have disconnected the hard disk from this computer, and we're going to run the diagnosed for hard drive check. I have started this. And as we can see, it shows here the hard drive it's not installed. So we have created this to show that we can run the diagnose from the BIOS here remotely out of band to detect any problem that this computer might have. And once we detect this, we can use other ways to reinstall the operation system or repair this. Now we're gonna create a scenario where we're gonna simulate some problem with the operation system. We have corrupt the operation system, so we can demonstrate how we can redirect the boot to an ISO and restart this computer to a USB redirection. On this scenario, with this we can repair the operation system or reinstall the whole operation system. Right now we are rebooting the computer to a pointing to ISO where we're gonna come up with the ISO image and we're gonna repair it. We are just turning on the computer and we are redirected to ISO where we start to loading the files. Now that we just have loaded the ISO with the WinPE on the computer, we can have remote access to that computer. Because once we load the WinPE, it loads a remote agent from LANDESK. Even though the operation system is not running, we still can have access to that computer. And once we have that, we can have file transfer from the remote computer to the other ones, and we can use that to copy like end users documents and settings, email, and everything that we need to copy from that computer before we can restore the image on it. We also have some other options like we can do a chat with end user to check anything that we want to check with him or let him know that we're going to restore this computer and this might take a while before we give it back to him. And we can also check on other things like I want to know what went wrong on this computer. I can go to the log files and I can check like event viewers log. Down here we have the system log that we just copied from that computer, and we can check the whole system, and by doing that we can identify like some critical error here saying that the computer was shut down, that something went wrong. We caused this, we know what was wrong, but that could happen without anyone knows, and we just want to show that we have some way here to identify what went wrong and knowing what we need to do on this computer. Right now we have copied some files, we have everything that we need, so we're gonna run a task here to restore the whole computer, the whole system. Okay, we have just restored the operating system on this computer. It's up and running again. So we're just gonna do a remote section there just to check it out to see if everything is working. Yeah, we have access to the computer. Just gonna check. Yeah, everything is working. So the computer is up and running again. It's ready to the end user to start working again. And with this, we are concluding the demo that we want to show between LANDESK and DASH and HP. And we hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you.